Welcome to End the Simpademic. Jason coming at you here again. Happy Friday night, everyone. Stay sober if that's what you choose to do tonight. Don't do anything stupid if you don't. So anyway, I want to talk real quickly about what love actually means. And I don't have a whole lot of experience with it directly per se, with only one marriage and one dating relationship in my past. And at age 53, I don't feel like I'm particularly qualified to speak on this, but I do know this much. Love isn't the dopamine hit that comes when you immediately fall in love. And it's not something that completes you as a man or a woman. And, if you think, I think we've been misled by Hollywood movies and also by just culture in general, that it's this, endless emotional rush. And I could say for certain that the dopamine rush fades relatively quickly. Now, of course, as I've mentioned before, I have dreams over who this woman is for me in the future, and some lessons at church have actually brought this into a lot clearer focus here for me in the past week. And as I've mentioned before, I have survived an insane amount of things in my life, far more than most individuals have. The only group of people that can probably even be in my particular league in this regard are probably war veterans of major international conflicts. So like World War II, Vietnam, and Korea have probably seen adversity that can personally beat mine. I've listed on some of them on this channel before. I'm not going to run them through again. There's enough of them to where when I actually have a notes tab on my phone on how to introduce myself, and my particular difficulties that I've faced in my life and adversities. They're in bullet point. I don't go through them all. I basically just have a bullet list. Just go boom, 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 boom. I think there's like 6 of them. This dream Lauren, who's been showing up in my dreams for the past 5 years actually now, is a woman who probably hasn't been through quite as many as I have, much adversity, and survived as many challenges as I have. But she's close enough to get it. And we don't complete each other because we're already complete without each other. But the most important thing that I got out of a sermon this week was that complicated people such as myself, and she will be as equally complicated as I am, we get less grace than anybody else on the planet. And because we are complicated people, we will provide grace to each other on a level of it which neither of us has ever seen. That alone, I think, will be emotional enough in its own right without any of that butterfly, lovey-dovey dopamine bit going on there. And so my future missus and I we're going to come together already complete. And there's not going to be any of that lovey-dovey emotional dopamine rush or whatever that usually comes with this type of thing. It's just going to be a calm knowledge and knowing. And I think this will be healthy because we don't, this is, Love is knowing what you provide for each other and also be willing to work through the ensuing challenges that come from putting two lives together. And I believe this is where I'm headed. And so if you've been led to believe that love is a Disney movie or a Hallmark movie, I'm here to tell you, you've been misled. I don't have enough experience to speak to this personally, but I just have a sense and a knowledge of what God has in line for me. I'm preparing for myself for this every single day, rebuilding up my own life, getting my career solidified, seeking new gyms to build that part of my life back up too, being in that bowling league and having a hobby I pursue aggressively like this, and putting that in my life, and of course, my Christian faith. These are all the things that build me. A woman's not going to build me. But in my case, I believe we have gifts for each other that neither one of us have ever seen, and we both can will badly need. No emotional butterflies, just a calm knowledge of what we have for each other, and just being able to provide grace for each other that neither one of us have ever really known is going to be emotional enough without the dopamine rush of infatuation and such. So that's my spiel for tonight. Happy Friday night. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. And peace out.